In the beginning, I feel scared. I feel an adrenaline rush, but right after I get that first tag, it's over. I just walk around and I do my shit. I just walk around, catch tags. I love it. It's just me out there with my weapon, a can of spray paint, advertising my own shit. There's all these other companies posting up their billboards and stuff, mind controlling people. Like, look at this cop right here. What is he doing? Nothing. He's a robot. Nah, not fuck the police. Cause they're doing their job. Without the police, I wouldn't be having fun doing graffiti. If graffiti was legal, I wouldn't be doing it. Started graffiti, 22 now. Started doing it at like 16.
I don't know, I've been graffitiing and vandalizing since I was 2 with markers on the wall, and crayons, and colored pencils. Mom always came home yelling.
I love taking a marker and just writing on a door in the city and just seeing all those beautiful drips drip down, and it looks so grimy, you know? Just griminess.
The beauty.
It's beautiful.
Once you're out there painting, doing your piece, you forget about the whole world and all its problems. All you think about is you doing your piece.
This my little man, you know? He's starting to come out with me here and there. He enjoys it. He's a political type of kid. He's out there. He's a graffiti writer who writes messages. To me, it's fuck a message.
I think graffiti is a great way to express yourself, especially with my tag. It's a very satirical stamp on society. And I mean, I don't do graffiti all the time, but I do love graffiti. And I love exploring abandoned spots and just leaving my mark on the spot. And that way everybody would know that I was there.
To me, it's something to escape from my house, escape from my parents. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, it's something that can make me get away, just break the law, do something bad. It's just, you don't gotta be like a robot in this society and follow all the rules. You know, sometimes you just wanna get out there, do something crazy, see the love of it. It's just a kid going out, drawing on something, expressing himself through his graph, bombing, street bombing, just getting away from everything. You know, there's a lot of things in my life that's fucked up. I'm a drug addict. That's another high for me, but sometimes when I do graph, I forget about all that shit. I forget about the next day. I forget about the future. I forget about all this job bullshit, all these, you know, corrupt cops, everybody, the government. It's just something to get away from society and not be a robot. Because at the end of the day, we all just following the rules.
Where's Victor?
Brooklyn for Brooke.
My style of graffiti, I don't know, it's just me. Everyone has their own style. I mean, sometimes you really can't describe your style, but I just do me. I put me on the wall. I draw my face, laughing, and I draw my tag everywhere. That's my style.
I'm all about street bombing, vandalizing. I'm not trying to make shit look pretty. Graffiti is not made for people. Graffiti is made for people to hate it. You know, graffiti is something that if a person looks at it, they're like, damn, I hate those fucking kids. And that's what makes me feel good about it. I'm not out here trying to make colors look pretty and shit. I'm just trying to go out there and street bomb. I know my history on graffiti, from the TKs, the scenes, the ZAs, the ZEs. You know, I pay my respect to legendary graffiti writers, you know? But I'm all about street bombing, not piecing, not traveling, not going to make money off these art galleries. That's not graffiti. Graffiti is for you to go out there and destroy shit. Just vandalizing, not making people happy. That's what it's about. It's about doing something bad. Graffiti has everything to do with graffiti, drugs, hating the police. You know, it's even fun to run away from the police. Cause that's just graph right there. I'm not out here trying to do these galleries. I'm just a regular street bomber who likes to get fucked up. That's me.
Well, honestly, I don't really have any inspirations for graffiti
You like
writers.
Banksy?
Well, yeah, Banksy's cool. I like how he does all his, post-its and, wall-ups and everything, but really, what I love graffiti is I just like to leave my satirical stamp on the world. I like to go to abandoned spots and just, I don't really know how to explain it. Wait, what was the question again?
What inspires you to do graph?
Oh,
dude? Come on.
All right, well, what inspires me to do graph?
He's hard right now.
Just a little bit.
Come on, bro. You look like the Grinch.
I just love being artistic. I'm an artist for life. I like to go up and just do my piece and leave like a huge fucking commemoration of myself at all these abandoned spots. Like everyone writes their name, Dean was here, Nate was here. Well, I fucking write, I was here. I draw my face as big as fucking possible. I draw a nice red fucking devil face, because I am a fucking demon in a way. I'm like Lucifer. I'm the fucking demon of enlightenment. I will fucking show you the truth that you never wanted to fucking learn. But that's why I love graffiti. I like to leave my mark wherever I go. That's what inspires me. I like to go to the craziest spots. I like climbing the highest fucking heights. And I like to get my tag on top of everybody as high as fucking possible to fucking show that I'm number one. I'm VIP. And that's what I do.
What inspires me is Sen 4. Roll up the windows. I met Sen 4 when I was 13 years old. He's a legendary graffiti writer. I met him when I was painting at 11 o'clock. I seen a black dude ride up on a bike. And he was like, yo, what are you little homies doing? And I'm like, painting. He's like, what you write? I'm like, end. So I said, what you write? And then I was like, oh shit, you're Sen 4. And he's like, yo, you's a crazy, this and that. Just for a legend to tell me I'm crazy is what kept me going in this graph game. Ghost, PK. PK is another dude I know. He's a legendary graffiti writer. He's everywhere. That's my man. He's a good dude. He schooled me a little bit. I'm lucky I got websites these days. Earsnot. I never hate on him. Earsnot's he's a homosexual. But you know what? That doesn't define a person because he's a cool guy. And R.I.P. Dash Snow. I never really got to meet the dude, but his artwork got to me because he was a street bomber like Earsnot. Crink. That's another dude. KR. I give him respect because he came out with his own ink. That is a great ink. And he's making money. He's keeping the graffiti culture going. There's a lot of people I could name, like Philly, Bona. Let's see, in New York, a lot of people are coming back. I give respect to Malvo, Louis, Attic. A lot of New York writers are starting to come back. Old heads, Easy is killing the streets right now. That's what inspires me. Other people coming back. Kez 5, shout out to Meatball. I think the public hates it, and I think the public should hate it. Street bombing, public should hate it. Why should they like it? It's graffiti being written all over walls and stuff, messing up their beautiful city. But then again, they're the ones ruining the city. They're the ones making people go broke. So I'd rather people hate it. Why should they love it? Maybe some people could like the big murals and stuff, but I'm out here street bombing. I'm out here trying to rock fillings, marker tags. it's a way to get across to other graffiti writers that you don't even know. You might not even know a graffiti writer like NET. He has tags everywhere. Sometimes I'll be walking down Canal Street. I'll be like, oh, he was here. Oh, he was at Pearl Paint. Oh, he was just at the scrapyard. Like, I could follow him through his tags. I could be sitting there. I could be like, oh, wow. I just seen a Revs razor scratchy. Oh, wow, Revs was just here. I could walk into a New York City tunnel and see a whole story that Revs has wrote, you know, about his life. It's like you're using the city as your diary. No homo. No, I'm serious.
No
like,
homo.
You're using it as your journal. There's been plenty of times I ran into the cops. There's been times I got locked up and had to go to Rikers for graffiti. But it was dirty cops. I didn't even get caught doing graffiti. Last time I was in the city with my man Seam, we were running. I almost got away from the cop. I juked around him. He tackled me. You know what? I looked at the cop and I smiled at him. I said, good hit. And we laughed about it because he's doing his job. But it's something that I love. It's just something that gets me away from all this stress in the world. You know, you wake up, I have bad anxiety. Sometimes graffiti just does the job for me. It just gets me away from all of this. Gets me away from depression, sadness. It's a whole different zone when you're out there, you know?
Yeah, it's a great vacation. I think it's gonna happen. What happened to California is gonna happen here eventually and all over the world with like political correctness and all these like liberal ideologies. Oh, you know, graffiti's great. Like, they're going against everything what N's saying. They're starting to love graffiti. They're trying to be open to all these artistic ideas.
No, but what you gotta understand, graffiti is never gonna die out. Now that Instagram came out, everybody wants to be a street bomber and everybody wants their fame because all of a sudden graffiti is cool. Graffiti's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, it's like a
people
culture.
are just getting into it as to be part of this cool thing. No, people are supposed to hate it. It's bombing. It's writing on people's trains, writing on the government's property. That's how it should be.
That's what it's all about.
I want people to know that if you're getting into the graph game, do it for the love. Don't do it because everybody's starting to do it. You know? I want people to know that there is a feeling in graph that you get, a love. You know what I mean? And if you don't have it, don't do it. Don't do it because your friends are doing it. Go out there by yourself sometimes. Buy a bicycle and ride your bicycle and tag some shit up. And to the people out there, I guess just suck my dick and lick my balls because you don't like me either. The way you look at me outside on the streets is the way I'm going to treat you. And graph will always be here forever.
I agree with End 100%. He's gonna be like one of the most old school legends you'll ever hear about in the next 10, 20 years. Because he has the true meaning to graph. But like, you could even see how music is getting like more and more diluted with all these posers and stuff coming in and taking over. Same shit's happening with graffiti. All these posers are coming in and taking over. Little kids who think they know the meaning. As you see people on fucking MTV spray painting on TV, next thing you know, oh wow, that's cool. I'm gonna go copy my favorite celebrity. I'm gonna be a graffiti artist, whoa. You know, and then, you know, it's just fucking bullshit. You have no purpose. There's no meaning behind it. People have to find their own meaning for it. And like I said, it's just getting more and more diluted. Everything's getting diluted. The quality's dying and quantity's growing. Once something fresh comes out, that's when it's original. But after a while, it dilutes.
I'm 22 years old doing nothing with my life. But graph is the only thing that I could think about sometimes that could get that out of my head, you know what I mean? That could get that out of my mind, that where am I going in life? You know what I mean?
It's a good story to tell the camera. Fucking the story of that dude who got fucked by a bum in the tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell that story on the cam. Nah.
That shit will get me killed. I want people to know that there was a kid named End. I want people to know that there was a kid named End that went out painting and had love for the game. You know? Because graffiti is like a full contact sport. Because you gotta run, then you got beef and you gotta fight, which is full contact. Graffiti is no joke. These little kids these days think they could go over anybody. But what people don't understand is there could have been a tag rocking there for 30 years and you just went over that. That's graffiti history. Taki 183, cornbread from Philly. This is graffiti history. It's interesting. It's being a part of something, being a part of a family that you don't even know. Remo BTB, another real writer. That's how it goes. And rest in peace, Dash Snow. I'm gonna keep repeating that because I've looked up to you my whole life. That's all I gotta say. Never got a chance to really meet you, but you were a real bomber. That's all I gotta say. Rest in peace.